minutes. Okay, let's make it 2 minutes. Let's make it 2 minutes. So we know that you're a student leader, and you are the first batch of Ghanaian students who have arrived. Tell us, where were you coming from? How did you mobilize to finally get here in Ghana?
We have National Union of Ghanaian Students Ukraine, and every chapter has a leader. So I'm giving the seat as the president for NUFC chapter. So we heard the news. We all are in Ukraine. We heard the news. Heard what was going on. So we had several meetings. We engaged in our students to come to a particular place, mobilize so that we can actually move out of Ukraine.
So in moving out of Ukraine, what was the process? Was it through train, by road? What was it? You trekked. You literally walked.
Because buses were moving, but there was a lot of traffic.
So how long was the journey from Ukraine?
I think for me, by car is 1 hour, and I think by foot 2 or 3 hours.
Okay. So you traveled by foot for almost 3 hours into which country? Romania. Now tell us, at the border.
Yeah.
You had to walk. At the border, walking from Ukraine into Romania, what happened at the border? How did you manage to enter the country?
For there, the orders were actually straight from the military. Was you need to cross the Ukrainian land, and then you walk into a no man's land, and then you get to the Romanian soldiers. So the Ukrainian military made it straightforward. Yeah, allowing women and children to pass first before we the men. So that was pretty much straightforward. We obeyed my city. I told them to obey, and then we saw that we were compliant, so we allowed us to go.
And so how many of you were traveling together as a student group?
As for Ghanaians, I think we were 23, 24. Nigerians were around, Zimbabweans were around, and I think later on the Arabians were Egyptians, Algerians, and Moroccans.
Now we know that you moved from Ukraine into Romania. Now you didn't have any family or friend. How did you guys cope when you arrived in Romania proper?
So we actually had talks with touch with the ministry. We told them we were coming. We gave them the list. They informed the Romanian government, and I think we need to also commend the Church of Pentecost because they helped us mobilize a bus from the border to the hotel we lodged in, and I think from there the government also took over.
So where were you lodging in terms of were you all in the hotel? We know some people lodged at a church. We're not sure whether
we were in a hotel. Everything was catered for. I think volunteers are out to help regardless of your nationality. So when you get to Romania, then the government will actually go after there.
Now, is it possible that there are other Ghanaian students who are locked up in Ukraine who are trying to?
There are quite a number of students who are not being able to come, and I think the government should pay attention to that because they can't do anything. Their roads are blocked, bridges are broken, and they need funds to actually cross. So the government is doing well. We benefited from their efforts, and then we need them to also help those who are using.
What are your colleagues there telling you?
They want to come home.
Their experience.
They want to come home. They want to come home.
Thank you.
Did you witness some of the fighting?
No, for my city was very peaceful. So I need to go.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. So that'll be one of the student leaders for Ukraine who talked to. This is BBC. BBC, yeah. So we just take us through the experience of how them for walk from Ukraine about 3 hours into Romania, where they meet soldiers for Romania. Then admit the first women and children before they admit the men into the country. These be live visuals from Accra, Ghana. As you see, the experiences of Ghanaian students who just arrived for the Kotka International come back to Ghana. First batch of Ghanaian students to arrive for the Kotka International Airport. So the young man we talked to earlier, we see as some of you say, hear exactly what he talks. So the gentleman who they in your shots now explains, say, he arrived Ghana this morning after them trek for like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours from Ukraine into Romania. As they reach Romania, the Ukraine soldiers facilitate or help them to be able to enter and meet the Romanian military. Or Romanian military do be say, Romanian military talk them say, first then they receive children, then women, before them will allow men into the country. So the Romanian military facilitates them in that order. The border control no shall be difficult like that as they reach Romania. So once they process them through the borders where they enter the country, a Ghanaian ministry, Eastern ministry, so the Church of Pentecost branch where they Romania come the border, help them organize bus, we them transport them to hotel. Earlier on we learned say some of them also lodge for some church premises and things, but he explained say the Church of Pentecost assist them, move them to some hotels within Romania. That be where the conversations between they and government start, they go on, where the officials for Foreign Affairs Ministry assist, process them, then finally evacuate them to Ghana. He explained say about 24 of them Ghanaians who they travel together, but some other Nigerians and Zimbabweans be part of them. All of these students, according to him, them work together all the way from Ukraine for about 3 hours into Romania until government now start the process, exit into Ghana. So this be the live visuals from Accra, Ghana, where we receive students who just they arrive in the country. Sweetheart.
We decided to go because they said that the targeted areas were Eastern Ukraine, but we were in the Western Ukraine. We were not supposed to be targeted, right? But then 2 hours from me, 6 hours from me, cities were bombed. So now I'm afraid because it's not going down to where I am. So why don't I move there before anything happens? So I talked to my parents and were like, yeah, why? And how did you move? So we moved by bus. We had a chartered bus, and then because the road was so scattered, nobody was moving, no cars moving and all that. That's the first why 1 hour 30 minutes. So what did you get when you were moving outside and then you hear me down? So the day that the bomb happened, I think there was a curfew from 8 p.m. So we all went outside to buy things, go buy outside, thousands of things to buy food just to sustain themselves. But then I think the next day that's when we moved.
And tell me the journey, how was it like? Now you're able to move from Western Ukraine
to the border. So Western Ukraine, Chelsea has a border with Romania. That's where we went. That's where we went.
we heard reports that there was some selectivity somewhere.
What is happening? What is happening? Let's do this down somewhere, not here. Not here.
Okay.
It's not that. Yeah, it is for a reason that we came here. That's awesome. And we continue.